All right, everybody. Welcome to the sewer. I'm White Musashi, and I am
I'm
here
Dr.
with,
Whatness.
and this is Real Talk. Real Talk Live, Episode 1. Where real men talk through real cartoons about real situations.
Some
They
real shit.
some real shit. And it's gonna get heavy. And if we keep doing this, it's gonna get real heavy. And regardless, somebody is going to be offended by the end of every episode, depending on how far they make it. And there's gonna be a lot of hurt feelings, and that's all right. That's all right. Because here at Real Talk, we just speak the truth based off experience, statistics, results, and
Real
yeah.
life experiences. This is for the real ones.
Yeah. So that's our new intro, and yep, this is it. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Talking about real life experiences.
Yep, it's gonna get pretty savage. It's gonna
It's
get
as real as it gets.
yep. May sound kind of crazy now, but stick around. Stick around. So today's topic:
Relationships and
relate
manipulative tactics that these girls be using, these women be using on these dudes that don't
relationships.
know no better, bruh.
Relationships. Absolute
Relationships.
relationships. Yeah. Yeah. A ship it's a warship, and the man is at war with himself because he's worshiping the fucking woman.
Fuck.
That's real shit.
Too many dudes get lost in the she's so pretty. She's not like that. Bruh, I've heard that way too many times in my life. I'm only 30. That's like nothing.
I'm 40 years old. I have been through the ringer. I married my first girlfriend like a fucking idiot. Had
Bruh,
kids with her, life got ruined.
I was traumatized like at 23, bruh. I was like just going through it for like 8 years, and then I realized like stop being a fucking simp, bruh. Like what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Yeah. I went through a wrecking ball. A wrecking ball of female abuse for years. And then it all just went away magically one day. I realized my position in life and accepted it. And it's
Yeah, like
been great ever since.
even like I was telling you earlier about this chick I'm dealing with. It's like we're out to eat, we're enjoying our time, and then she's telling me like, "Hold on, I gotta reply to this dude real quick," and I'm like, "Hold for what?" And she's like, "Oh, it's my bisexual friend." What? What? My
What?
bro wants to clap my cheeks too, or what? I'm
Sounds like
hold
it. Or
up.
maybe he wants you to clap his.
She wants to get spit roasted.
She,
Look, on the
she
low.
wants to get spit roasted in all kinds of freaky ways.
And if y'all don't know what that means, look it up on Google.
This channel's for adults only.
Yeah.
It is
This ain't
literally
for the children. This ain't for
never.
the kids.
I have never promoted this channel for children. I have never told YouTube or any streaming network that any of my content is for children. If you are under the age of 18, turn this shit off. Parental parents, where are the fucking parents? Somebody get the fucking parents in here. Let them listen to this shit because they're the ones
We
who
gotta
need
get
it.
that. We gotta get that GTA. Send your ID in.
Yeah.
18 to listen.
The Pornhub fucking ID sensor. Yeah.
For real, dude.
Yeah, let me fucking get your data before you come in here. Yeah. It's like holy shit though. But no, the I'm gonna make it easy. Truth is the easiest way for both man and woman to have what they want. Society and civilization have been at war with instincts since civilization. That was the whole point, was to keep the wild at bay so people could live in peace. But in that, they have to sacrifice parts of their nature. Human nature, all nature, animal nature is selfish inherently. That's for survival. And matters of relationship, societal standards don't necessarily fit with human nature, be it psychological, biological, chemical. And we're going to break a lot of that down. We're going to break a lot of that down today, even.
Oh, definitely. The way we live life is not for the average person, not the average man's perspective.
Well, yeah, but men are starting to wake up, and what's sad is the red pill and black pill culture um, bring truth. However, it's very discouraging, and in it of itself can become damaging towards masculinity because it develops a sense of loathing for women instead of for bad behavior, and that's
Yeah,
that's
that,
that's the deal. Bad behavior is what men should be trying to avoid instead of women.
yeah, that's where I feel like a lot of men get it mixed up. Is because they can't tell the difference. Because emotionally, they just can't handle like the truth. Honestly.
That's real, and that's called oxytocin. And oxytocin is the love chemical inside of the human brain that is meant to ensure that breeding takes place. It'll last for 6 months to 3 years. Once the man has the child, all that shit will go away if it doesn't go away before then. And all the love goes to the offspring. But it's a different kind of love. It was all designed for the species, but what happens is a man's willing to give up his cave. He's willing to sacrifice his life. It's all to ensure that that baby is born. So in a modern day with society, when a man's in love, he wants to believe everything. He wants to give her. It's instinct. It's absolute instinct. But awareness, just like society can conquer instinct, awareness over self's instinct and manipulations, be it of another person or society, or self disciplines that just go against what you actually want in life. Um, you can start to make a difference, start to play around with your role a little bit, and experience more of reality instead of conformity.
Oh, definitely. Once I realized that, that's when like my whole world changed. It's like I went from like I only have eyes for one girl, and all these girls are coming after me. And then it wasn't until I realized the girl I only had eyes for has eyes for everyone else. I was just like, well, damn, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time here. Like,
Yep.
could be gooning out here, and I'm over here like, no, I'm only loyal to one girl.
Baby, baby, baby.
I'm out here
Ah.
feeling like Justin Bieber, bro. I'm out here singing love songs and shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my girl's getting piped down by some other dude, bro.
Yeah. And I used to be the same way when it comes to sentimental, and I didn't understand. Well, it's not that I'm not sentimental nowadays. It's just it looks different. It's more raw.
Definitely.
It's more raw.
Yeah.
It's a lot more vulnerable. It's a lot more real. It's a lot more prehistoric. but the results are more lasting. They're more impactful, and
Results are consistent. That's what makes the
they're
biggest difference for
consistent
me.
and
Yeah, I
positive.
don't.
They're consistent and positive. And what
And
I
he
was,
can handle it. That's the main thing. Yeah.
yeah, well, what I was taught about all of this stuff, behaviors and responses and roles and what we're supposed to do, and we get married and we have a kid and we have a family, and women are like this. They're not hypersexual and they're sensitive to things, and they're emotional based, but I'm not getting what this message is. And no, it's basically all bullshit. Women
Bunch of
just do
goonettes out
whatever the
here.
fuck they want, and society
Yeah.
has allowed them to do it. And since they don't live exciting lives, affairs become exciting. And
That is actual facts. One of the biggest lies I ever heard was oh, just get with a married chick, you'll find a woman of God and all this and that. And I'm like, damn, the last woman of God I met, I was dicking her down. And it wasn't my wife. She's married to someone working two jobs to provide for her, but she just wanted something more exciting, exactly like you're saying.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, damn.
yeah. If you're married or you're in a relationship and your woman, or the woman you're with rather, I don't even like saying your woman or anything like that because I don't even live like that. Um, but the woman that you're with, if she is being a cunt to you, she is getting dick somewhere else. I repeat, if the woman you are with is being a cunt to you, she is getting pee-pee somewhere else.
and if not, and if not that far yet, she's planning on it. She's plotting.
Well, she's cunt for a reason. And in her head, it's justified. And she's a cunt because it's your fault that she did it.
Yeah, they call that girl math.
Yeah. You deserve to be treated like shit in her eyes when she treats you like shit. There is no other reason. And if you are an adult and you are not breaking the law, then you should not be punished. You're an adult. We went through childhood being punished by adults. Why the fuck would we grow up to be punished by another adult?
That you're trying to have a partnership with. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. But people do it all the time because society said this is what you do. And instinct makes you feel like it is. Love is a chemical response. It's oxytocin.
Oh yeah.
And it makes you do crazy things.
I was telling you earlier about that chick. Me and her going out. She's messaging these dudes while we're together. But as soon as I hop on my phone, it's an issue. And now all of a sudden, like, it's a little weird. She was talking about all these emotions and feelings, but before yesterday, she wasn't concerned about how I feel or how I'm doing. But now all of a sudden, it's like, she's like, the third time, she's like, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay? Because I called her out, like, why are you texting these dudes or messaging these guys while we're spending time together? It's like, how would you feel if I was messaging some chick? It's like, I doubt you would be happy about that. It's not that I'm mad, but it's just like, I can understand, like, the difference between what I would put up with and what she wouldn't put up with.
Well, I think the biggest thing is most of the time, both sides are afraid for different reasons, not over what they put up with, but what they truly want. And I think it becomes a matter of can I actually have it? Can I actually have what I want in life or in a relationship? Is there actually a person that actually wants the same fuckery that I do? Yeah, because humans are wired the same.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. It's just very rare, I feel like, to find somebody that matches your personality.
Nah, if there's oxytocin involved, you get whatever you want. If there's oxytocin involved, you get whatever the fuck you want. And this is why the man that's been dedicated to his family for 14 fucking years is getting cheated on by a fuckboy real estate agent with balding hair at the age of fucking 33. No offense to anybody who's balding. I'm just talking shit about the guy. But you know, this cuck, an impotent cuck, is now, you know, the source of her oxytocin.
Yeah.
So then in your own home, that man is disrespected because she's getting her satisfaction elsewhere outside of the home. She's getting her fix of oxytocin. It doesn't matter if he pays the bills. It doesn't matter if he brings her roses. It doesn't matter if he puts up with her shit. That is now his role.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Even like the married bitch I was sleeping with, she told me, she's like, you know, I don't know if I'm attracted to you for you or if it's just because I'm cheating on my husband. And I'm
Yes.
like, what the fuck?
That's a smart girl. That means she's figuring it out, that this is a habit that she has, and every time she has an affair, she feels this sort of way. This is why that architect I've told you about, she had this whole big love game that she would play with men, and full on affairs that the men thought were real. She never bothered to tell them this is a fantasy,
Okay.
and it's really crushing when somebody else's fantasy isn't aligned with your reality, or you're
Oh,
not
definitely.
aware. Yeah. So what happens to the husband that's getting cheated on is she is treating him like dog shit at home. And then what happens to him? He ends up emasculated. He ends up becoming more passive, more quiet, while he's trying to figure out why there's so much chaos in his home, because she's causing the problems. Because she's covering up her affairs, she's trying to keep the blame on him. As long as he thinks he has done something wrong, is not doing something right, he's trying to focus on himself, figure out what he can do to make her not be a bitch to him anymore, so they can be the way they were when they started.
Oh,
And then
definitely.
she's got him hook, line, and sinker.
And that's like the difference. We're not talking about all women, but it's the women that are
Yes, I
majority of
am.
them. I feel like it's like majority of them that act that way. It's like that's pretty much the playbook. Even like for me, the bitch calls me like at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I'm like, hello, and she's like, my husband wants to talk to you because apparently bro wasn't getting the signs fast enough. So she's like, I fucked this other man. And he's like, did you wear a condom? She's like, yes. Fuck no, we didn't wear no fucking condom, bro. She's still lying
Fuck
to him,
no.
bro.
She's still lying. She's still lying.
It's actually fucking crazy.
Condoms. Who the fuck wears condoms? Nobody wears
I'm
fucking
grown.
condoms. Bitches don't want to
I ain't
wear
no teenager.
condoms. Bitches don't
I'll
want to
fuck
wear
raw.
condoms. They want to feel like you're going to get them pregnant.
I got Plan B. That's why I don't fuck bitches over a certain weight limit because Plan B don't work. Just so y'all know, stay educated. Look into it if you don't believe me. Oh.
From based on experience, the women's big fantasy. Oh man, I don't even know if I can get into it. Yeah.
Well, you can
Yeah,
get
I
into
can't
it
I
so
can't I can't I'm
much,
gonna
but
maybe another time,
we
because
gotta stream on
we gotta
I
we
forgot
gotta
the
warm
streaming
up.
platform.
We gotta warm up to that level, because it's also deep psychology, and if it's taken the wrong way, then it's for a genuinely mature and educated audience. It's not the type,
For the
and
simple-minded man, yeah.
no, because it can promote something that's absolutely not what I'm trying to fucking say.
Yeah, it takes
Um,
a certain level, like it takes a certain amount of experience, if you will, to get to where
yeah,
the topics we're talking
yeah,
about. Yeah, it's not for
we'll
the
get it,
fresh
yeah.
mind.
Mm-mm. But let's just say, as a man has instinct to have sex with what he wants to have sex with, a woman has instinct to have sex with what she wants to have sex with, and that is not monogamous. Humans are not born to be monogamous. If we were born to be monogamous, we would. All throughout history, we would see humans behaving like ducks when their partner died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't. But we don't. We don't do that. We all go through multiple partners in life.
Oh, definitely. Even
Start.
like I
Yeah.
told you, this new chick, it's just like we've been together, I think, a week or two almost, and it's like I'm ready to start moving on to the next chapter.
Straight up. And what I've learned to find is a healthy breakup is more important than a healthy relationship, even. It just, where both parties can leave the relationship better people, and with not a hate for the other, but a love for the other, and without a bitterness or an anger, but just you're at peace with it, and you're at peace with each other, and it comes to catching it before it goes catastrophic, and calling it quits before it goes catastrophic. And I learned that you don't have to argue in a relationship. And sometimes they do happen, but it's not necessary. And we're taught that it
Yeah.
is. And there's a communication error, or there is a disrespect, usually somewhere, if there's an argument.
Well, I think the biggest misconception that people have is that women are like pure and they don't want dick. So like as far as I can remember, it's like chicks are way hornier than dudes, like respectfully. It's just like they want dick. Whether they're open about it or not. It's like
Well, a woman's sex drive is opposite of a man, but people don't understand what that means. A man,
mm,
a man, when he has his orgasm, he's relieved. He's released. He's relaxed. He can take a nap now. Yeah. He's no longer distracted by his instinctive drive to breed.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. With a
I mean chicks
woman,
buzz back to back
with a
to
woman,
back.
it's the
Yeah.
exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. Once she has dick on her mind and is enticed by dick and is thinking about dick and is getting dick, that is what is on her mind. She is not relieved. She is not released. She is not relieved. She is only sore until she can get more.
That is facts. Yeah,
That
no,
is
I
what
fucked
she
bitches till they could
wants.
barely walk and they still want more.
And they still
It's
want
like,
more.
yeah.
And they
I'm
don't
like,
want to
you
try
do?
one, they want to try them all.
Facts.
They
I
really
remember
do.
this
They
chick was
want to
all
try
like,
all the ones from all the guys they want to try them from.
this chick goes, you know, I think I'm the problem. She's like, or no, she's like, I don't know if I'm the problem, but she's
Yes,
like,
you
I
are.
keep like sleeping around on my man. They're talking to other dudes and getting nudes or like sexting dudes, and she's like, I think I'm the problem. It's like, yeah,
Yes.
you kind of are.
Yes, you
You
are the
just
problem.
provided all the evidence for all that.
Yeah, you are the problem. You absolutely are the problem, and you know it. And you fucking know it. She fucking knows it. They know it. But the thing is, if the guy doesn't know it, they don't care. As long as you
Yeah.
don't know it, they don't care. And if you are willing to accept the blame that they try to put on you, they will accept that for new reality.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. If
That's
you
what
are
I learned.
willing to
Yeah.
accept it. Yeah. If you're willing to accept bad treatment.
Yeah, that's why now it's like this chick was trying to blame game me yesterday when we're out to eat and texting some other dude. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm about to start getting some numbers. I'm about to have some girlfriends that I could talk to when we're out to eat.
My grandmother was talking about something she believes, and I don't know if it's true. But if you know, DJ T El Presidente, she was saying she thinks that he doesn't want women to vote, and I love to debate with my grandmother. She's highly educated. She's a history major, an English major, master stone carver. Freaking, she's about to get another award
Damn.
for some shit. Yeah, she's amazing, an amazing woman. And I let her know today. Um, Talked for an hour and a half, and she was saying Trump doesn't want women to vote, and I was like, well, I haven't heard that, but
Yeah, I haven't heard that either. What?
yeah, and this is grandma, and she's from a different era, and she's in Washington State, so she's liberal, and she's in the arts, so she's liberal, but she's not an extremist. She's moderate. Um, so when she says stuff like that, though, it's like, grandma, I know she didn't just make it up. I know she didn't just make it up. She heard it somewhere, but it's like, all right,
Yeah.
but I'm willing to take on that argument. And I think women should have the right to vote. However, I kick game with grandma. Told her right now, there is a freaking metaphysical battlefield between man and woman. And right now, men are turning back. High quality men are turning away and choosing a life of solitude and choosing a life with their homies and choosing a life like like how we are right now. And when Cap shows up and we're gaming and we're doing stuff, I got the mechanic coming over. We're freaking doing stuff. The women that come into my life, they come into my life. They treat me well. They leave. I have my space. I don't have to cater to a woman every day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Um, I can talk when I want to talk. I can have sex consensually when I want to have consensual sex with freaking women that want to fuck. And
Some rounds. Yep.
yeah, and that makes life peaceful for me. And a lot of other men are choosing the same thing. And for good reason. For good reason. We're at peace in our home. We're at peace in our home. We're at peace with our sex lives. We're satisfied with our sex lives. We're so satisfied with our sex lives, we're overloaded. Like, I have seen him fuck so fucking much in every fucking way that I can fuck that it's like I'm just chilling now. Now women are coming to me to freaking secure their fun time, to make sure that that fun time is safe for them. And it's like, yeah, shit, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I had my fill.
Yeah. I
Yeah, but
forget where
she
I read the
hasn't.
statistic. Yeah, I forget where I read the statistic, but it's like marriage rates are down for like single men. I think it was ages like 30 to 40. And they're just not planning on getting married or doing any of that. And I think a big part of that has to do with just society and how you see all these men, they get married at a young age and then their wives just take advantage of them and they just try to take all their money. And growing up, I've seen that happen, like with the women in my family. And a lot of people try to deny it, but it's like when you see it growing up from like your own sisters, it's just kind of like, well, damn, bruh, kind of could. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. In
They're just
fact,
trying to drain these men for every dollar they got, all their property. It's like I've heard of too many stories where it was like divorced man commit suicide because his wife took everything from him after he built up this whole empire just for this woman to come along and just take everything from him because she can.
yeah,
And I think it's fucked up.
it is fucked up. It is fucked up. In fact, I want to get Copilot in on this conversation. And all right, we got Copilot listening. What was your question, Draco?
About what?
The statistic?
Oh, about like single men. Like yeah, I think it was ages 30 to 40. There's like more single men. There's not enough men getting married nowadays
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like, because I think the first time I heard about it was like Japan. It's like I don't know if you've heard, but there's like not a lot of people getting married in Japan or having babies.
Hey there.
But now
I'm
it's
on
starting
it.
not to
So if
just
Draco
affect
has a
Japan,
question
but
about
like
a
the rest of the
statistic,
world.
just let me
That's
know
like
what
a
kind
thing
of
that's
numbers we're
actually
looking into
happening.
and I'll jump right in.
And I think a lot of it has to do with the culture of just like social media, however you want to put it. But uh, I guess women just expect a certain lifestyle, but it's like the average man can't support that kind of lifestyle. And I think a lot of women have a hard time being realistic with things.
Yeah.
They feel like they look good, so they deserve the best. And it's like you can go and get with that man that has everything, but it's like I don't think they realize that at the same time he has everything. He literally has everything. You're not the only good looking woman that's trying to get after him,
Yeah.
get his attention, kind of thing.
Yeah. For sure.
Girl math, if you will.
Yeah. I've got freaking Copilot here with us. We can ask any statistic that we want.
Okay, yeah, I think we should ask it. Are marriage rates down in the U.S. or are childbirth rates down in the U.S.? I guess we could
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
for 2025
there was
compared to the
something
past.
yeah, there was something my grandmother and I were talking about that was right in line with this whole topic. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring Copilot in and let's go ahead and ask. Hey buddy, are birth rates down in America right now? Copilot, are birth rates down in America right now? Should be listening.
And if not birth rates, I'm pretty sure it's marriage rates.
Let's see. Wonder why it's being like this. Hey, Copilot, are marriage rates down in America right now? I don't know why it's not working. Let me try to bring it back.
Technical difficulties.
Welcome back. All right, let's jump right in. Let me know what you need.
Hey, are marriage rates down in America right now? Let's see. Let's see. Why is he so silent? Hey, Copilot. Say hello. Damn.
Welcome back. Sounds like we're diving into some stats, so let's roll.
Hey, are marriage rates down in America right now? Damn.
Oh yeah, okay, so I typed it in on mine. Says yes, marriage rates for males aged 30 to 40 in the US have declined significantly over the past few decades. Key trends in marriage rates for men 30
Let's
to 40.
dive right back in. What can I help you with now?
Overall decline between 1970 and 2020. The share of men aged 30 to 50 who were married dropped from 87 to 60. Damn! A 27% drop is fucking crazy. Never married milestone is another key point. As of 2021, a record high 25% of 40-year-olds had never been married, up from just 6% in 1980. Age of first marriage. Men are marrying later in 2024. The average for first marriage was 30.2 years. Sheesh. Damn. Education gap declined sharper among men with less education.
Welcome back,
high
Damien.
school educated
So what are we diving
men now
into
marry
today?
at a rate similar to high school dropouts, while
You're back,
college
and I'm
educated
all
men
ears. Let's dive
are
right.
more likely to marry. Then it gets into like racial disparities, but we're not going to touch on that because that's not too important. The main, I guess, focus here is that marriage rates are down, which is actually crazy. But I just feel like men are waking up to like these games, honestly.
Hey there, Damien.
I remember
Great
being
to
like,
chat
I think it was
again.
like
You know, I was just thinking, given all
5
your
to 10
world
years old,
building,
just hearing my
mapping, and
sister
overlay
talking about how she's
creativity,
just gonna
have you
have
thought
these
about
babies
how
just
you'll
so she can
showcase
get
all
child
these
support
elements
or go
together?
after his money.
Let me know if
or
you want to brainstorm
all
on
kinds
that.
of stuff. And the same thing happened to my uncles even earlier in life that I've heard about.
Yeah, actually, let's see. Hey, Copilot, can you answer a question for me? Damn, it's being a cunt. Let me just type it in.
Yeah, I did type mine in.
For,
And anybody could type this in and ask for sources. We're not just making shit up. And I like Copilot because I feel like it's like giving cliff notes instead of having to read all this whole article.
Yep.
Gives me numbers, percentages. This is what I care about. I don't have to read this whole thing.
Okay. Okay. Check this out here. Let's see if I can bring the Copilot back just with the spreadsheet here, so people can see for themselves. All right. Hopefully this isn't too small. So, Custody outcomes for fathers in divorce. In the United States, men lose custody in divorce proceedings more often than they win it. Here's a
Oh
breakdown
yeah.
of the key factors. Fathers are granted custody only about 18.3% of the time. Mothers are primary custodial parent in roughly 79.9% of cases. In 91% of custody cases, parents mutually agree to give custody to the mother, often without a legal fight. He's forced out. He's forced out of his kids' lives. Um, Fathers fight for custody in court in fewer than 4% of divorces, which skews the perception bias. No, 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 no. They're basically made to agree to surrender custody of their children, and are put through such fucking scrutiny, and oh my goodness, it's damn near torture in the custody system for men. Um, it's freaking madness. It's freaking madness.
Yeah, there's definitely a double standard going on. That's what I never liked. Cause I remember seeing like single moms beat the shit like straight up abuse.
Yeah.
Single dads, I remember seeing them treat their kids like so good, actually like teaching them stuff compared to like it just seemed like to me growing up the moms were just using their kids for the paycheck, or the child support so they could fund their lifestyle. And I feel like that's still going on today. You see all these high profile people where it's like they get divorced and they got to pay like 10K in child support, like 50K, like a bunch of money. And it's like, does any child really need that much to support their lifestyle, a child's lifestyle?
Right.
And I guess it comes, you can like debate like, oh well, low income to high income, but it's like, what is really like, what is necessary to actually like raise like a child?
Oh, I got one. I got one for you. Let's see. Statistics. Percentile of likelihood for child abuse.
Because I know it's a fact that lesbian couples have higher abuse rates than gay couples, which I think is funny because it's like men are the problem allegedly, but it's like, then why is there such high abuse rates in lesbian couples?
Risk factor percentiles.
I don't know. And I'm not saying like men are innocent, but it's just definitely there's more women that more than likely hit their man than there is the men beating their women. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen, because even my own mom, she used to get the shit beat out of her. Got her jaw broke one time. Like, dude cracked her and her shit just like dropped to like her chest and just straight broke it. So it definitely happens, but women aren't innocent either. I guess that's my point I'm trying to make.
Shit, my ex-wife used to throw punches at me. I never hit her once. Told everybody I strangled her. Told everybody I strangled her. Never did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like, even if you did touch her, it's just like, I bet she would have went crazy with that and said how you would beat her and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she would have literally just ruined your life with that shit.
She tried to.
But no. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And imagine if you actually did it. Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Under the age of 4, worldwide. No, this isn't the one. Unstable homes most likely experience neglect. Pertaining to divorce. Because I had seen a Google statistic that was breaking this all down with, and it was wild. It was wild. Children of divorced and separated parents are 4 to 10 times more likely to experience abuse and neglect compared to children intact. Custody battles involving domestic violence significantly increase. Continued abuse, sometimes war custody, unsupervised visitation, blah, blah, blah. Children under the age of 4. In divorced families, most vulnerable group, single parent households, especially those under financial stress and limited support. Non-biological caregivers are statistically more likely to perpetrate abuse than biological parents. Why divorce heightens risk, increased parental side, blah blah blah. But there was something else. Okay, check this out.
Yeah.
Abuse more likely to take place in the separated home of the mother or father statistically. Mother custodial parent in 80% of cases. So naturally more abuse are reported in the maternal homes. Fathers awarded sole custody in only 17% of cases. Abuse rates not significantly lower. Step parents' household involving a stepfather showed elevated abuse risk, neglect, emotional abuse, more commonly reported in single mothers' homes, often linked to economic stress. Bullshit. Physical and sexual abuse. Yep. Rates are higher in households with non-biological male caregivers, including boyfriends and stepfathers. Higher rate of abuse in maternal homes reflects in custody. The behaviors when fathers custody abuse risk exists, but it's less frequent. Document due to lower custody rates. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. How would they know? They never let us have our fucking kids.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest difference is it doesn't take into account fathers that actually want to be there compared to the fathers that are like, hey, yo, I gotta get some milk, I'll be back, and they never come back kind of thing. You know, the ones that want to be there, they're gonna be there, but it's not how society sees it.
Let this motherfucker continue. Here we go. We're gonna chart this out. We're gonna get the fucking charts. Layer, custody type, sole, maternal, 65 to 75% of abuse, and that comes from 80% of cases. The mother's abusive.
Yeah, and I have
Okay.
actually seen a lot of abuse, and then people can say like, oh, that's purely anecdotal, but I'm just like, oof.
Yup.
Anecdotes are going pretty far right now for me compared to like the studies. I'm like, okay, that matches up.
Parent and
I've
new.
always been like unbiased growing up. That's why, like, at a certain point, I just kind of had to say, like, admit, like, yo.
Look at this, dude. Parent and new partner, 30 to 50% elevated risk, especially with non-biological male caregiver. And step parent household, 40 to 60% risk for physical sexual abuse. Under 4 years old, highest vulnerabilities, moderate risk, emotional risk, synthesize, blah, blah, blah. No, we don't need to do all that. This will be enough for now. Custody type, sole maternal, 60 to 75%. So it's saying that there's 25 some odd, 25 to 30-ish% of homes where there is abuse taking place, and I believe that.
Oh, definitely, easily, yeah.
Easily.
And those are the ones that are talked about. That's not even count the ones that aren't talked about.
Mm-hmm. But if you're both together, 10 to 20% lower volume underreported. So it's saying 10 to 20% of both parents are together. Joint custody, 5 to 15%. So if it's 50-50 custody, it's not that big of a deal. Biological parents, baseline risk, but fucking they give the kids to the mothers, knowing that that's where the higher fucking risk is.
Well, no, it's not about that. It's because women make better parents. Had us.
Yeah. It's fucking
I remember
nuts.
even like this one homie of mine. It's like him and his girl just had a baby. Were staying with me and my family, and his girl would be cussing at a newborn baby, saying some crazy shit. And
Awful.
He's like, "Don't ever let me hear you talking to my child like that ever again." And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this shit?
Yeah. This from the CDC and HHS and global welfare data.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, people don't like to talk about that. It's just automatically, women are automatically just better caregivers and they take better care of their children. Yeah, it really is. Though.
It's nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. My ex didn't have a plan for my kids. Yeah, she didn't have a plan for the kids. I did. And she took the kids and they let her. She didn't have a plan for the kids. I was always the plan for the kids, just like I was always the plan for her. The courts let her still leech off of me.
That's actually fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy. She's married, goes on cruises, got married at this really expensive fucking place, been married for years, blah, blah, blah. He goes on all these trips and everything. Shit, I was going to the food bank. While she's going on cruise trips, I'm going to the food bank. Like trying to pay these lawyers and this child support. For what? For raising my voice?
Yeah, bro, you beat her. You gotta chill out. Nah.
Yeah, I beat her with
That's
my
what
tongue.
They make it sound like. With
Yeah,
your tongue, it's crazy.
with my tongue. I
Beat that
fucking
pussy over my
I
tongue.
no, I said some fucking things that were really ugly and they were very true. And I was pushed to that limit. And I had already moved away. I was in a single bedroom apartment. I was still paying the bills, and she comes to my place demanding my shoes. And it was like, fuck
That's
you,
crazy, bro.
fuck
It's the
you.
mafia, bro. You didn't
Yeah.
pay protection money.
Yeah, you're gonna treat me like you're a thug? You're gonna rob me of my shoes? You're gonna disrespect me like that? I gave you everything. I gave her a car, the house, fucking everything.
Ever
It
seen
was-
2.5 Men? Sorry to cut you off.
Long time
but
ago.
That's what it reminds me of, where it was like Charlie Sheen. He's like the bachelor. He's chilling. And then his brother comes to live with him with his kid. But
Oh, I
he
remember
has
that
shared
show now,
custody of
yeah.
his kid. Yeah. And bro was paying all this money in alimony support and all this money. And he was broke as shit. That's why he has to live with his brother. And then his wife is married and has like their old house, and it's still not good enough kind of thing.
Yeah, it's really
That's
like
literally
that.
what it sounds like. Yeah, that's literally what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. We get so screwed. It's not even funny. So our kids get abused. We get screwed. We pay for the next guy to have a good time. And then even if she's married, the courts are like, it's not fair for us to consider his income. What? What? I'm living by myself, y'all motherfuckers. Like, holy shit, I'm taking care of me and y'all. Fuck that. Well, my son's got fucking holes in his pants,
That's crazy.
and they're going on fucking cruise trips, man. That was real. Madness, bro. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that
Yup.
is actually like fucked up and just crazy. But nobody likes to talk about that kind of stuff because women don't do anything bad like that, dude. It's always the men.
Yeah, and what did we see that this happens to? How many of us was it? 70, 80% of cases.
Good majority of them, yeah. But that's why I think marriage rates are down and stuff, because not just like, because I was part of seeing that kind of stuff. Not it affecting me, but I seen it affecting other men. And
So-
just like I said, my own sisters even, and it wasn't just one sister; it was like multiple. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Even like just like hearing girl or women talk and just being like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go out with this dude so I can get like free lunch, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I definitely wanna. I'm so encouraged to take a woman out and pay for everything.
No. No, I will not.
Just so she can like go back home and then call some other dude up and get digged down is crazy.
It's crazy, and this is real life.
Oh,
This is
definitely.
real life.
Yeah.
Nobody's single. Nobody's single. If you're an adult, if you're not attractive, if you're attractive, if you're in the middle, and you're an adult, you're fucking somebody. Somebody's fucking somebody somewhere. And it's not just one person. And it's not going to be just one person for the rest of your life for the majority of people. Because that is why people exist. You are a residual walking orgasm of somebody else. And so is everybody else. That's it. That's all. The drive is huge with men. The drive is huge with women. Men have more reserve and women have more temptation. So you put those two together, men are naturally more disciplined than women. We are self-disciplined, self-structured. We have to be because our instincts, shit. We'll tear this motherfucker apart. We'll tear this
What was that
motherfucker
one
apart.
book? It reminds me of the was it The Art of War? I think it was Sun Tzu. Where like I think it's like the first chapter. He's talking about how he's training like these women soldiers, and they're not taking him serious, and they're all laughing at him. So he takes all like the leadership of like each like group, and he cuts their heads off, and then after that, they're like the most disciplined people ever. Because they weren't respecting it, what he was saying, and they didn't take him seriously until he started chopping some heads off.
Yeah. Well, nowadays, I believe in a civilized world. There are times where my instinct wishes we were living in medieval or the times of Rome, and I could pull out my hammer and three nails, and I can roll up on horses, and
Yeah.
do what I feel is right by instinct, nature, and God. Um, but we live in a time where we have the opportunity to be more than just that. We have the opportunity to be intellectual, and we have the opportunity to debate and reason, and we have more access to knowledge than any other generation ever on planet Earth has. So, we can get past violence easy. A man can get past violence easy. Logic and reason and accountability um comes simple to a man to be able to self-correct wrong behavior or hurtful behavior, or when you know we throw a fit, we act out of character. We're able to self-correct. Most women aren't even taught that. They aren't even taught self-discipline. They're taught
Yeah,
look
that's
cute.
true.
They're taught look
Yeah, that's
cute
why
and
I
you
have a
got a
problem with
pussy.
like pretty girls, cause like majority of the time it's like
Ugly
you
ones
have to do
too,
all this
dude.
extra stuff.
Ugly ones too.
Yeah, that's the problem nowadays.
They'll put you
Threes be
through the
thinking they
shit.
tens.
Yeah, threes be thinking they 15s. Bro, they're coming with half a friend, man. They're coming with half a friend.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they think they're ready. They think they're the shit. They run the world. They got a vagina. What do you mean? They got a vagina.
That shit's laced with gold too, bro. The best shit you ever felt in your life.
Dr. Wetness, you got no idea. They got a vagina, bro. Woo! That's my instinct. I just hear the word vagina and my penis just starts to
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
swell and
I'm
pulse. I
bricked
can't.
up.
I'm fucking leaking, man.
Hella
Fucking
pre cum,
leaking.
brother.
Jesus. I need to change my shorts.
For real.
Yeah, and
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and we're
dude.
stigmatized. And we're stigmatized as that. We're stigmatized. Shit, I got fucking suspended from college for calling it out in sociology. Calling, well, specifically, she went after white men, but white male oppressors and
It's like the
white male
easiest
means oppression.
version.
And
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
dude.
and it was like, oh my god, like this is literally sexism and racism in curriculum, like blatant. So I crushed her in a debate over her false ideology, and her big thing was thinking Beyonce made it on her own. Like, bitch, she ain't. Oh man, get the fuck out of here. She's a product of fucking hundreds of millions of dollars in marketing. The Cowboy Carter. Nobody listened to the fucking Cowboy Carter.
Never heard of it. Yeah, never heard of
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. Nobody heard of the fucking Cowboy Carter. Yeah, but it got a Grammy.
You got a gram.
It got a fucking Grammy. So fuck the Grammys.
Yeah, I was never much one for Hollywood stuff.
No.
I feel like it's whoever appeals to their politics the most. So I always thought it was so funny when celebrities would talk on like political issues, and it's just like, I think it was Sean Strickland put it the best. He was like, these rich people live completely different lives from the average person. Like, what they live through is just it's nothing compared. They can't even comprehend an average life for a normal person because that's not their life.
Yeah,
That's
no.
why I thought it was so cool that he made it a point to not buy like a new truck when he had the money, and he still drove around like his old stuff, and he just kept it humble.
Yeah.
Because nowadays everybody's just so focused, they have to do it the most extra stuff, live the most lavish lifestyle, have the newest everything.
So that's a thing. All right. We'll go into dating tip right here. So you go on a profile. Men, women don't care half as much about how you look as we care about how they look. Now, instincts are instincts. Who she wants to breed with, she wants to breed with. You know, if you look good, she'll likely instinctively want to breed with you. But what instinctive breeding also for a woman is what his cave looks like. So which fucking cave looks like, which fucking rug looks like. So she will size up your assets immediately. If you want to get attention from women, then dress rich. Get some nice jewelry. Clean up yourself. Look like money. Look like money. You go on a dating profile. Take a picture of yourself wearing something very nice in a nice restaurant. Believe me, it'll be worth the $200 for the meal that you can enjoy in peace by yourself while you take this fucking picture because you're going to slay with it. I'm serious. Only
Oh,
take
definitely.
pictures at airports, foreign countries, nice cars. Go stand in front of somebody's fucking Mercedes and have your picture taken while you're wearing something nice in front of it. Make it look like that, and don't, you can catfish, it'll backfire. But watch the attention you get. Watch the attention you get. You could describe the biggest piece of shit man that you can even imagine, and if you look like money, watch the attention you get.
Yeah, I feel like that's honestly the easiest way to attract a lot of women.
It's the easiest way to attract all women.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It's a part of instinct, what your cave looks like.
Either that or you find some goonettes that want to have some fun. That's
Well,
always fun too.
well, I mean, there's meth whores, crack whores, freaking, you know,
I was
bitches on
talking about
Molly.
regular gooners, bruh. Wild, bruh. That reminds me, I was outside of a Walmart one time, and then this chick was freaking out on this dude, and she was like, "Give me my shit, give me my shit." And I'm like 90% sure she sucked it for some drugs.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
She was breaking his windows, and bro was just like, "Shh." I didn't see him like trying to call no cops. He was,
Yeah,
oh man.
no doubt. No doubt. Of course. All the time. All the time. A man who's willing to just say it, like, bitch, suck my dick. Odds are she will. If you already have that type of connection with her, i.e., she sucked your dick before, she'd
Oh,
love
they
to.
always suck it before. Yeah, it's Mando.
Then she'd love to. And nothing I say ever is about non-consensual anything, because some of this stuff that you'll hear as this program continues is based on the norm, it's the exact opposite and could be misconstrued into, this is non-consensual. No, I'm telling you people out there in fucking UTV land that no, like, women come to me and have come to me now for years, um to be used in ways that most men wouldn't imagine that their
Oh
woman
shit.
wants to be used.
Oh yeah. I can remember like one of my earliest times. I think it was like around high school time on Tumblr. I know you heard of Tumblr.
Yeah.
There's this one chick. She made, you know how these chicks, you be seeing these posts like, oh, tell me what to do and I'll do it. So this chick made a post like, oh, like DM me, and then like I forgot exactly word for word, but anyway, so I DM'd her and I was like, hey, I was like, what are you trying to do? She sends me a picture of I still remember it was like a bed sheet, and it had all these different things on. I'm talking toilet brush, dog toys, like crazy stuff, dildos, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I was like, this chick is bullshitting. Like, she's not actually down to like do any of this. She's just like capping.
Oh, of
This
course
is
she
before
is.
AI. This is way before, right? So I'm like, she's bullshitting, right?
Yeah.
She says, "What do you want me to shove inside me first?" So I think of like out of the whole like list of things I've seen, I'm like, what would be like the worst thing for a chick to shove inside of her? I was like, the toilet brush. So I tell her, I'm like, hey, shove that toilet brush inside you. She sends me pictures of the toilet brush, like just fucking in her, like going in all the way in. I got like a little video. I was just like, what the fuck? And this was for free. I didn't pay nothing. This was like way before OnlyFans, all that. This was for free 99. I guess you just like the way I looked, but yeah, man, that shit changed my perspective on women. Cause there's
Um,
some real goonettes out there.
I'll tell you,
That's
and
what.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like these chicks aren't all innocent. Like
At
there's some
all.
real goonettes out there,
All
and
of
a
them.
lot of men like to just think like, oh, all these girls are so innocent. They could never do that. Like when I tell dudes this,
Women
they
who
don't
say
believe
they
me.
don't masturbate is because they get so much dick they don't have to.
That's also a fact, yeah.
That's real. So, average woman has about 5 men, and we're talking about average. We're talking about a solid 6. Has on average 5 men that she utilizes throughout the week to satisfy her womanly needs while her husband's off at work and while she's off at work and on her break and all that kind of stuff. Across the board, different fields, different class, doesn't matter, rich, medium, poor, doesn't matter, hot, not hot, it doesn't matter. If she has a social media profile, she has at least 100 men on the regular, but that 100 men will accumulate to over 1,000 men that have sent her a message, depending on the type of if she has a Snapchat, she is receiving multiple dick pics throughout the day, potentially 20, 40 new ones each day.
Probably even more than that.
Probably more than that. I'm actually being modest with these numbers. The real numbers are so shocking. Most men who do not know this stuff wouldn't believe it. And most men
Yeah, it's
still
really
don't until they get cheated on, and then they think, "Whoa," and then they jump onto another relationship and they never accept the full truth. It was just her. She was a hoe.
yeah, it's really like a lifestyle change, and until you live the lifestyle, it's like you can't even fathom like the kind of things you'll see.
No,
Kind of like the
no,
Matrix, you know, the red pill, the blue pill.
shit, man. I've been in swinger clubs and I've seen men destroy what their woman wanted, and in that destroy their marriage. And seeing this happen, what was happening is if a man felt jealous over another man because he could tell that his wife desired his aesthetics, how he
Oh wow.
looked, he's going to get jealous and he would rather have her fuck some other guy that he feels comparable to than have her fuck the guy that looks like a porn star.
I believe it. That's crazy though.
So I've seen this happen multiple times, jealous males and everything, and it was like, okay, so what I realized was they're ruining her fantasy. She is providing space for him to experience his. No, we'll get to what she does to him the other time. Most of the time what ends up happening is she's such a fucking cunt because of how he set the parameters that she ends up being the only one who gets to do anything. He basically ends up a total cuck and watches her. Usually she fools around with girls. She's not allowed to mess with another man, and it just turns into this weird, awkward, fucking dumb thing. Dumb fucking thing.
Well, I feel like that's how a lot of dudes get cheated on. They don't realize until it's too late.
Most
Next thing you
dudes
know,
get
they're
cheated
like,
on because
"I'm
they don't even
heartbroken."
know about this stuff. That's why they get cheated on. They think that
Yeah,
she
they,
just
they
wants one dick and is in love with your penis and will
yeah, they real
never.
gooners like that.
Yeah.
Especially these 5 minute chunk, these 2 minute blasters, bruh. Me personally, it takes me like at least an hour or two. It
Well,
depends on how fast I'm trying to buzz. Respectfully.
well, it's like for me, man, I'll take care of myself. I'll just rub one out if I feel like I need to fucking get off. I'm getting an itch or I'm getting fucking bored. I'll just take care of it myself. But if I'm gonna fuck, it's like I'm gonna take a couple dick pills and I'm gonna fucking lay that pipe down like I'm doing a workout.
Oh,
Like,
bro, I make them work for it, man. I have them suck it when it's off. I'm like, if you get it up, then cool. If not, yeah, kick rocks.
no, hell no. I freaking I handle it like a fucking, more like a doctor than like a lover.
I
Truly.
handle it like a gooner.
Yeah, I
I'm
more
like, how's that
handle it
going for
like a
today?
transaction. Like a transaction. Yeah, yeah, sex and emotion for me are completely separated. I have no emotional connection to sexuality. I used to. The woman that I
Oh
had
yeah.
had kids with. After that, no, not really. Not really. I've enjoyed certain faces that I've looked at while I'm fucking making them squeal, but um,
Yo, I felt that one.
yeah, a certain fondness. Look at that. She's so cute. She's so pretty. While I'm pounding the
Take this
shit
dick,
out of her.
bitch.
Yeah, take
You
it.
choke her a little bit.
Choking her, freaking, yeah, shoving my fingers down her throat, my fucking
Yup.
forefingers, yeah, giving her the claw,
Yup.
yeah, holding her
The
fucking
claw's
jaw,
crazy,
yeah,
bruh.
yeah, yeah, holding her jaw open and stuff, grabbing her face, all that, and she's loving it.
Mm.
Yeah, and see, when I was young, I married my first girlfriend. I didn't know about this shit. I had complete and total conservative values. I was very shy about sexuality. Catholic fear, like STDs and unwanted pregnancies that I'm not prepared for, and responsibilities and just different moral fears. And then I realized I'm just fucking getting fucking taken to the cleaners here, and I'm not having any fun, and I'm in my prime, and I look great, and I'm turning down a lot of opportunities to have a lot of fun. But on
Oh
top of
yeah, I
that, I'm
felt that.
turning down reality.
Yeah, I felt that. I just think it's funny that you mentioned like we're talking about consensual stuff. Because one of the craziest things I ran into was it's called consensual non-consensual. So it's like she wants you to fuck the
Yeah,
shit out of her, but
CNC.
you gotta yeah. But you gotta kind of be a little rough with her non-consensually, but she does want it.
Oh
And it's like, how
yeah,
the fuck do you even read the room, bro?
yeah,
That's what had me fucked up. Was
yeah.
like this one chick. I was like literally just trying to keep it super consensual, and she kept saying like, no, no. She kept giving me hints on how grape was okay, and she didn't think nothing of it because it's just sex. And I'm like, that you could get AIDS. I'm like, what if you, like the wrong dude does that to you? You get AIDS or some crazy shit, some STD. But
This is
eventually I
what I was
understood it was
talking
all
about.
hints. Yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck? And once I realized it, but even then, it's like, for the first time, I can't do that. I need a safe word, bruh.
Mm.
Pineapple. Give me pineapple, motherfucker. Give me grapes.
Now
Something.
that right there is the most common request that I get. Um, is that right there, and that for me is something I can't do.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I couldn't do it. No, she wasn't ugly or no. She's bad as shit. But it's like, dude, well, you got it. Maybe the second time, but the first time, you want me to like force myself on you? Like, nah, bro. Like, I can't do that. That's just not. That's not
No,
who I am. I like don't. I'm a
no,
D1 gooner, but I'm not a fucking rapist or a
no,
rapist, if you will. You know what
exactly,
I'm saying?
exactly. And I think
Let me hold your
a
hand
lot of
first.
men, a lot of men have a problem with that, have a problem with CNC, because for us, it's something that we've been trained against since core fundamentals.
Yeah.
It goes against, most men aren't even physically capable of it. It would require a chemical of like a dick pill, because that level of aggression and sexuality in most men is not combined, is not spliced together. They are separate, they are compartmentalized. Sex is loving, violence is violence. Those two don't go together. That's called a disorder. That's called a predatory sexual. That's a sexual predator. And what these women are asking for with CNC is a genuine sexual predator to treat them in a predatory manner, as realistic as possible, but she is consensual to it. Now, this goes back to prehistoric core fundamentals of instinct, when women were getting kidnapped and basically graped, but it wasn't really graped. It was more or less, welcome to this tribe now, and now your children are our children. Um, gonna get takeover. Hell, we got to get takeover a cartoon and put him in the mix as a guest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
yeah, hell yeah. Um, but most men aren't really capable of it, but some are, and those are the ones that are dangerous, because
Yeah.
they if you don't actually have regard for the woman in the room, if one man in that room that isn't a strong man doesn't have regard, then she will be raped. She will be raped
That
through that.
scenario you
Yeah.
were telling me about, where that one dude was acting out of pocket. If you want to talk about that,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, well, you were pulling security detail basically.
Yeah, it wasn't even basically, it was literally. And a gal
You had that
had,
one gooner, that one. Not, I wouldn't call him a gooner. It was literally just a rapey ass dude.
yeah, well, and he had owned his own club. He owns his own club too. So like, women get tied to like chairs and beds, and go through all kinds of, from different flogging, bondage, to trains, to GBs, to all that stuff. So he's there for this woman, mature woman, not like mature, but she's in her early 50s, and she knows what she wants, and she needs one person in the room that gives a shit about who she is and isn't enticed to instinct over her, so she can do her thingy thing. And there it was a group of about nine men, and I was fully dressed, and welcoming people at the door. They do their thing, and one of the guys says, a safe word is only for bondage and S&M.
What
It's
the fuck?
it's not for sex. It's
That
not
shit still
for
trips me out.
sex.
That's actually crazy.
And I told him that's why I'm here. And
For real though.
and he shut the fuck up real quick, and everybody in the room could tell, okay, well, I guess we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, that's the whole reason I'm here, is to make sure that you guys don't do that.
You stay in line, keep them in line, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
And
think it's real easy for normal people to forget. Just like some dudes, they're just like, oh, I could just overpower this chick. Well,
yes,
this wasn't one of them parties, bro. Like, there's a reason you're here, or you
this
were
is
there.
this is
Yeah.
9 full-grown men coming in and out of a room with a petite 100 and probably 10 pounds at the most little woman, who wouldn't be able to hold off half of one of them, let alone all of them, let alone any amount. That's why in these situations, there needs to be one man in the room who has his shit together and gives a fuck about her life. Doesn't have to be in love with her, doesn't have to be in a relationship with her, just has to have a level head and give a fuck about her life. Because what's going on is it's playing with instincts, and it takes a mature person to be able to take it to certain levels. And CNC would probably be the ultimate level that I won't with all my experience. I have had discussions with women about it. I've had discussions with women about everything.
Yeah.
And CNC is one where I cannot figure out a way where it can be done safely.
Yeah, well, for I think it
Acting,
can be
sure.
done, but not for the first time. No.
I can see it done acting, but the men still need to hold back. They still
Well,
need
for
to
me,
hold back.
I just need a safe word. Like it can't be the first time. Like if it's like the second time, or we talk about it after we've already done some stuff, and it's like, hey, if I say like pineapple, or if I say like Capri Sun, or something like that.
Bro, I don't care
I
how
know
many
there's like a
dick
boundary.
pills I take. I am not going to be able to keep it up if a woman is kicking and screaming to get me off of her.
That's why you put a gag on her. No, I'm
And
just
that
fucking.
and that CNC
What?
though, that CNC though,
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, I can do it, but even me, I have boundaries. That's my whole point. It's like I could do it, but it's like I have to have boundaries. I can't just be like, do whatever you want, and we'll see where it's too far. Like I can't do that, cause like I'm not a fucking monster, bro. Like dude, I'm a gooner for sure, but I'm not a fucking animal, dude. Like I have a respect for life, and I respect women. Like you know what I'm saying? Like. Because I could
Exactly.
do it, but like I said,
Absolutely.
like for me, it's like it can't be the first time. The second time, yeah, I could work with it, but we got to talk about it. But like to the point where it's like I have to force myself on you, and then like, cause like that's kind of like what happened, like with the first this one, or not the first, this one chick. She was telling me like, oh well, I can't get married to someone if we've never fucked, and I was just like, what? And so I'd be trying to like make moves consensually, and she's like, no, no. And she's like, well, no. So I basically had to like force myself on her a little bit. And all I did was fucking kiss her cheek, bro. and and she was like trying to push me away, and I just kissed her cheek. I didn't even kiss her neck. And I know she wanted me to, because she like turned her neck towards me, and I couldn't do it, because I just couldn't. I couldn't force myself like that. And then the next day, because like these, like I guess at the time it was like the past week, she had just been being a complete B word, straight bitch, how you can, being mean as fuck. But as soon as like that little incident happened where I just forced myself on her to kiss her cheek, she was being like the
No, fuck
nicest
that.
she's ever been to me, and I was just
Yeah.
like, nah. I'm like, what's going on here? I even told her, I was like, nah. I was like, why are you being nice all this? I'm like, nah. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's manipulation. It's your instinct sensing manipulation.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
No problem is built in a vacuum. So think about this. If you're having a problem and you didn't create a problem, then there should be no problem. There's a problem outside. No problem ever is created in a vacuum. So if you've got a problem outside, then well, you can identify a problem outside by understanding there's not a problem within. So if there isn't a problem within, there's a problem outside.
Okay.
Every time. Every
Yeah, no, that makes
fucking
sense. That
time.
makes a lot of sense.
Yep. So women will allow men to take roles in their life. And these roles are for a certain level of supply, and they're transactional. So there's some men that they have the role for sex, and the other that they have for supply, be it shelter or emotional, usually emotional, someone to hold hands with and everything. My perspective is that guy is and this is on a deep level stuff, but the happiest fucking relationships that last, most people don't see this, but if you're on the adult spectrum, guys who treat their wife like a slut for real. Let the wife go be a fucking whore, and they go fuck who they want to. If you're gonna be in a relationship, treat her like a fucking slut. Let her fucking fuck all the fucking dick she wants, and be the guy who actually like cares. Like, meaning when you're playing with instinct, there's a chance that a man might not be able to control himself. Post nut clarity. I don't get post nut clarity. I'm clear minded the whole way fucking through.
I have a story for you. Yeah.
Hell yeah, go for it.
All right. So I had this homie. He worked at Walmart. It was the funniest shit ever. He would tell me how there was all these chicks that wanted him, this and this and that. Long story short, he's telling me about this big titty bitch. They have sex. Then after they fuck, he's like, after we had sex, I realized me and her had no future together. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, you couldn't like realize that like before you fucked her? Like, cause he's like, yeah, cause now none of the women at work want to talk to me. I'm like, yeah, cause you look like a D1 fuck boy. I'm like, are you serious right now? It's just like, so, are you really that dumb? Like, you didn't see that coming? You just sleep with this girl one night and then you break with her like in the next day?
I mean,
Was that really
sometimes. Sometimes. Because, and I've put that to the test too. Because it's like, okay, here we are. I've hit it once, and it was this passionate fucking thing, and went fucking great, and did it in a fucking location that maybe we're not supposed to, but nobody knows, so it's fine. Freaking, and then okay, she wants it again. It's like, okay, but we need to talk about this, because it's like, like, I'm not trying to blah 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 blah, set the boundaries, tell the truth.
Yeah.
So we do end up dating, but she really earned it. I'm really glad that we did, and the time that we had, and we'll be friends forever, and blah blah blah. But shit, I lost my train of thought for a second.
Well, I guess to continue this train of thought, the difference between you and my friend, you are not socially awkward. This dude is like very socially awkward.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
it's like how you can like talk to. Nah, this dude is like weird. Like, I think he might even be a little gay. With no disrespect to gay people, but I just thought it was funny because we were watching like an anime one time. I think I told you about it. And they have like transformations. I don't know if anybody's seen Sailor Moon, but think of Sailor Moon when they're having their little transformation scenes. There was like some dudes having their little transformation scenes. And so after we finished the episode, bro rewinds it. And he's like, they got that Hank Hill ass. And I'm like, what the fuck?
what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, what fucking straight homie would rewind it to the men and be like, they got no ass? I would never say that, like, ever.
Yeah,
And that's because I'm a gooner. That's why I'm like, bro might just be gay. And that's cool. I got nothing against gay people, like I said, but I'm just like, evidence is adding up on bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it's funny because, random side note, we've been talking about married chicks. I think the chick that broke him was a married chick. Because one of the first chicks he was
They're all
fucking with when he got there, he was smashing this chick in their own home. Even I had boundaries where I wouldn't even do that. Like, he was going to where her and her husband stayed, and he was giving her the pipe in their own bed.
Yeah,
And,
and I'll
the
bet
chick
she
I was
seduced him to
talking-
do it too.
Probably I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest. Oh no! Well, yeah, she was, because she was telling
Guaranteed.
him like, I don't even like my husband. I don't love him.
Yeah, that's how they
She was telling
seduce.
him, he was telling me all this shit. Yeah.
It's a moral seduction. What it
And I was
is
just
is
like,
to
what the
break
fuck?
is to break his code against his fellow man by justifying the affair. It's the
I
tactic
ain't
that
gonna lie.
all women use.
I'd break it even without that, but that's just 'cause I'm an asshole. But besides that, I was just like, damn, bro. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
No, as long as
Because
she's honest with me, it's not my responsibility to keep her faithful, which
but
she's not going to be anyway.
even then, though, I got boundaries on that. Like, I ain't gonna fuck you in your home because there's so many
No, me
times
neither.
where this
I'm not
bitch
going to
was
go
like,
to your house. You're going to
yeah,
drive to me.
nah. Yeah, or we gonna fucking something. But we ain't doing it in like where you live with your man. Like, I don't know. That just seems like really weird to me.
It's
This
slimy.
dude did it though. This dude
It's
did it
fucking
though.
slimy, man.
Slime.
Yeah, it's fucking slimy. It's just,
For real.
yeah. Here we go. I got another background thing for us to go on this. We're gonna build this channel up.
Like, this is some good shit.
I hope the audience is enjoying the episode so far.
Oh yeah, and if not, we'll find an audience for sure. Cause like this isn't for like the normal dude. Cause dude, I can already just see it now. Like so many people just fucking being like, "You're disrespecting women. They're not like that." And it's just like for sure, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yes, they
You know
are.
what I'm saying though?
Yes, they
Like,
are.
oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. We don't know what we're talking about. We
Yeah.
fuck married women and done all kinds of crazy shit, and we're just talking out our ass for sure. Yeah.
It's like, no, I've been lied to by married women. I've been told that they're single. I've been told all the different horror stories from
Yeah,
their
all the
husbands,
lies.
all the same
Yeah.
things. I've been told men's assets that she plans on taking while she's planning on setting a life for us by basically giving me his assets. I've heard a man while I'm having a conversation, which this woman, she actually came to me when I needed the most, because what she did to me or did for me was what my wife was doing to every single one of her affairs, was taking her husband's credit card, taking him out to fucking eat, buying him things, spoiling him, driving all this distance, and he has no fucking clue because she's saying she's going to her mom's house. The same every last little fucking step my ex-wife was doing, this girl showed me. She fucking showed me. But at the same time, I called the whole thing off. I didn't know the game at that point. I was still quote unquote innocent. I still am innocent. I've never done anything that is non-consensual or illegal or of inappropriate age.
Can say, okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, Sam.
You know, so I'm hearing this guy remodel their kitchen in this fucking lake mansion, and she's trying to fucking give it to me.
Like the pornos?
No, his house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, his fucking house that he's remodeling and building, and he's like a big time fucking contractor guy. And yeah, he's trying to give me his house.
That's fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy, bro.
This shit sounds like a porno.
I mean, it was really something. Yeah, it was really enlightening. But like I said, she also came to me in my life when I needed to know the information that she was given.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's the difference though, is like normal guys that don't have the confidence to talk to women like this, they won't ever go through these same experiences that we've been through. So they just they idolize women or their women, and they're like, nah, not my girl. Where it's just like, oof, I've seen that way too many times and had way too many experiences where it's just like, I meet bro's wife by herself, not when he's there.
She loves
she's
me.
looking at me like, She's looking at me like a fucking piece of meat, bro, and I'm not attracted to her. I'm just like, this is fucked up, dude. Because if it's not gonna be me, it's gonna be somebody else. And I'm not trying to have it be me, but I'm just like, that's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
I feel bad for my bros out there that are innocent in that sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
they don't know any better. Bingo.
Yeah, and they just have the purest intentions until they get fucked over.
Yeah.
Then they
And
turn into Darth Vader, and it's just
yeah.
like, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, they turn into me. Yeah. Yeah. And then it ends up becoming a good thing because the way I live, man, women treat me better than they ever have, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason.
But it's
I'm
like kind of like low key once you start treating them like pieces of shit though on the low, right?
Yeah, but to them, to us, it would be being treated like a piece of shit. If you treated me like that, it's treating me like a piece of shit. But you treat them
Yeah.
like that, and it's treating them the way that they actually want to be treated.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. That's why I'm just like, oh man, shit's cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy shit. So now I got new emotions. I've got us laughing, us surprised, us with the regular one. Yeah, and I can change them so it's almost like its own cartoon now.
We
Yeah.
gotta get episodes up.
Yeah, we got the surprise face now, so I can see. Yup.
Yo, you should get one with me taking a shot of that whiskey.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Or nah, fuck the shot. Drinking out the bottle, bruh. Or both.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's funny. But nah, that shit actually is crazy though. Cause I was trying to tell the younger cats at work all this shit, and bros would just look at me like you're wild, and I'm just like, bro, I'm putting you on game right now.
Yeah, yeah. Most
Cause
guys don't want to hear it.
Well, yeah, cause the only other younger person that I can think of that's younger than me, his mom died when he was like in high school, so he dropped out. Really smart dude. He's not dumb by any means. Like one of the smartest people I know. It's just that he didn't see the point of going to school. He just kind of crashed out after his mom died.
Yeah.
And like everything we're talking about, he understands all that. This dude was talking to me about pimping out his chick just to make extra money because he's all about the money. And he's not lazy. He's down to work like 24-hour shifts kind of thing. Like he's just all about the money. But he just kind of stopped caring because for him it was like, so you and me, we've been through shit. For him though, it was like, what woman is good enough to replace my mom? Because his mom was like a really good lady. So yeah, you get what I'm saying?
So this is a syndrome here. So me and great doctor, fucking Dr. John B. Judd, great fucking man. He would love what I'm doing right now. He'd love this. He'd be like, ha 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 ha. Does not give a fuck. He's just
well,
giving them the truth.
Get it. The ones that don't, they're gonna be fucking heated as fuck listening to this shit.
What they don't understand is this is doctor backed. This is straight up doctor backed. But what he called that type of men is basically tit babies. He called them good old boy. What were they? Good old boy tit babies. And they're the kind of like tough guys that were raised by mama, and oh, mama knows, and mama takes care of you, and mama's gonna take care of me, and mama never did anything wrong in her life. Oh yeah, he couldn't stand those motherfuckers. And he was a very, very kind gentleman, but really there were certain character nature of people that he just really, he couldn't fucking stand. And that was the type of guy because of the type of man that it made. And it made for basically good old country boy fuck boys that, you know, they're the ones that, oh, she loves me, and you know, I love her, and then, you know, 2 years later, mama, what happened? Oh, you know, oh, come here, baby, I'll take care of you. And the cycle continues. She keeps her false projection of purity blanket over his reality, ruining his relationships for the entirety of his life.
Oh no, bro was like he was trying to slut these girls out like a pimp, bro. He was like, I don't love these hoes. I was like, damn, because at one point he was gonna be homeless. I was like, bro, what are you gonna do? He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna date this chick and I'm gonna convince her to let me live with her. And I was just like, damn, bro. He's like, I don't love her, but he's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I was like, I respect it.
So I know what love is, and most people don't. It's oxytocin. It's oxytocin. Other than that is dedication.
You know what had me fucked is like I've been such a fuck boy throughout my whole life. Once I actually realized I love someone, which had a boyfriend, which doesn't make it right, but it's retarded as fuck. But once I realized because I was talking, the same dude I'm telling you about now, he was the one that told me. He's like, well, because I was telling him like how I'd feel about this girl, and I would see her and my dick would get hard, or I would just see her and like the best way I can describe it, it's like the first time you ever smoke a joint. If anybody's ever gotten high, just think of like the first time you ever smoked that shit and that euphoric feeling you got just looking at her, not even touching her, just looking at her from a distance. That's like literally what I felt. So that's what I was describing to my friend. And he was the one that told me, he's like, well, love is technically like just a chemical reaction, like how you're saying, like it's just a chemical reaction in your brain, and that's all it is. And I was just like, what? And he was like, yeah, it can be like similar, like the feeling can be similar to like drugs. And I was like, for real? I was like, oh shit. And then it wasn't until then when I realized like I actually love this bitch. Cause I used to tell people like these chicks I loved them. I didn't really love them.
No, because love is an illusion, and the problem is we're set up in a societal trap with the word love. Alan Watts, the great thinker Alan Watts, said something that stuck with me, and it was, when somebody says they love you, you should ask them what they mean. What do you mean? When you say you love me, what do you mean? And really, to elaborate, we've all been told that we're loved by somebody before, and each person seems to have a different sense of meaning for it, and it's, what do I bring you that you love so much is where the real answer is. What is it about me that makes you feel so good, or think that I provide to you that is so great that you call it love? Because real love is oxytocin. It's chemical response. It's chemical response designed to make it so humans are here.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I don't know, for now, or I don't know if I ever feel that way again. That's why the most recent chick I was talking to, it's like, yesterday she was having all the kinds of attitude with me while she texts her fucking homeboys, quote unquote, and I'm just like, my phone's in the fucking car. I'm not worried about my phone or whoever hits me up. Meanwhile, I'm trying to talk to her, and she's like, hold on, I gotta reply to my friend. And I'm just like,
bullshit,
okay.
Fuck that.
That's, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, there's a big difference. And I'm
then
like,
you're
dude,
not dating, bro.
Level. That's what I'm saying. I can get on the same level. Let me get this chick's number. Let me get this chick's number. Let me get this chick's number. Because it'll be real easy for me, like, no problem. Because they're already staring at me. But it's like, I'm like 99% sure if I told her, to like, oh, I'm texting this chick right now, hold up, she would fucking geek out and have a fucking fit. But yeah. No, she can do, no, but no, it's different because it's her guy friends. What the fuck?
Fucking fuck that.
That's
fuck what I'm saying, that, brother. Dude. You got me heated. It'd be like, bitch, this is over. 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 I ain't even gonna hit it again.
Nah, you know what I'm gonna hit her with? I'm gonna be like, let me put it in your butt. Show me.
Yeah, no,
And then after I'm gonna be like, this shit's over.
it's like, bitch, no, you're a hoe. I shouldn't treat you like my girlfriend. I should treat you like a hoe. So if you're gonna be
Yeah.
sucking my dick still and sucking and fucking all these other fucking bi boys, then fucking suck my dick and get the fuck out and don't bitch at me. Find somebody else to bitch at.
Yeah, nah, she didn't even made me bust yet. I made her bust like multiple times. That's why
And
I'm just like, bitch got weak ass pussy
for all
and
those
a
that
mouth.
don't know, this like conversation and a lot of this has been missed, and she's been treating him really bad and inconsistent
Oh
and
yeah,
doing the cry
yeah.
game and slamming car doors, and they've only been dating 2 months.
Not even nigga. It's been like a week and a half.
Oh shit.
Even worse.
Shit, dude.
So,
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck all of that. I'm glad you got some pussy, doc, but fuck that.
dude, I can get more pussy, but that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but
That's why I'm
but
just like,
still
this bitch
fuck
got me
that.
fucked up. That's why I thought it was funny. She hits me up tonight, and she's like, after she's like telling me to eat her leftovers, and then she's all like, when we go to your place, we can take shots and watch The Hobbit after work. And I'm like, bitch, we were supposed to do that yesterday. But yesterday she was geeking out on me, and she's like, oh, well, it was because I'm gonna have my period. What the fuck's the difference
Liar.
between now and yesterday,
Liar.
bro?
Oh, now your period's gone? Shut up, bitch.
But,
Stop lying. Stop lying.
what?
Stop lying. Why you gotta
Meanwhile, she's
lie?
texting her. And she kept trying to tell me, she's like, you're mad because I was texting my gay friend, huh? My bisexual friend. And I'm like, no, I'm not
My
mad. I'm just
bisexual
saying.
friend that I get to watch him suck dick in front of me while I get to suck two dicks at the same time is what it sounds like to me.
But
Based
that's
on
why
the
I was
shit
just
that
like,
I've seen and experienced.
bro, that's why I'm just like, what are you talk? I'm like, I'm not even mad. If I was mad, you would know because I wouldn't be talking to you calmly. But on top of that, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I just think it's disrespectful that we're out to eat and I have my phone in the car because I don't care about my phone. And you're over here texting this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, and you're telling me about it, and I'm just like, okay. And you're like, oh. But if I was to text the baddies that I know, all of a sudden it's an issue because I guarantee you it would be an issue.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, dude, I'm about to get some numbers. I'm about to start texting them while we're out, and I'm gonna be like, hold up, I gotta respond to this.
Yeah, I gotta respond to this chick who wants
Cause that's
this
what, cause
dick.
dude, we were mid conversation. I still remember we were watching The Hobbit. Mid conversation, she goes, wait, be quiet. I gotta listen to this message, cause bro sent her a voice message. And then she like responded and stuff. But if I did that to her, dude, I guarantee you she would fucking geek out. Like
Yeah, of
100%
course.
guaranteed.
Of course, it's called a double standard.
Yeah.
It's called a double standard. So narcissism is ingrained in women in society. Like it is a societal behavior. It is not a genetic defect or genetic characteristic. It is a behavior where a person basically has delusions of grandeur and authority over another person's life with it. They no longer view a person as a person with individuality, with their own wants, with their own needs. They look at another person as something that they can provide for them. That is women. That is ingrained in women culture. So really, if a man wants to play the game with women, they really got to come prepared and not play the emotional game, but let that be hers.
It's funny that you say that. I'm thinking right now, I'm like, how am I gonna get this bitch to buy Domino's tomorrow? She gonna buy me Domino's.
Just fucking, I want some Domino's. Can you
I'm
bring
gonna
some
tell her.
Domino's? But here's the thing: is it should get to the point where you don't even have to ask. You don't have to ask. They just want to do nice things for you.
Tomorrow.
When women are on your side, it's a great thing.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get the green light. I'm gonna be like, hey, fuck me picking you up. You drive your ass over here if you wanna actually see me. If
Okay,
not, it's cool.
I'll tell you something, Draco. The only types of people that would hate hearing what I've had to say, what we've had to say, what we've been conversing about, what you've had to say,
Some
are
simps.
some simps. And
Yeah.
women, if they wouldn't openly love it, inward they love it. Because it's men telling the truth about how they feel and how they view situations. And if they do it, they for one respect that the men have caught them. And if they don't believe that they're doing it, well, here's men telling them, hey, I see what you're doing. This is what it actually does to the person on the other end. This is how that kind of behavior is received.
Yeah, that's facts.
So what you're doing is you're being strung along. And she is either hinting to you or she's insulting you. Sorry. Please.
That's literally what it feels like, though. Like what you just said. That's literally what it feels like. That's why I'm like, dude. Like, I was at work today, and these, I wouldn't say baddies. I'm talking like 6 out of 7s. Because California, we got some real baddies. Over here, they be wearing baggy ass fucking clothes, no ass, no titties. I had bitches doing the splits in California, bro. That's right. Who the fuck they think they're getting at, bro? I'm like Willy Wonka, bro. I had the chocolate factory. I let it go. But that's why now for me, I'm just like, dude, I'm just chilling. I'm not worried about bitches in general, honestly. Cause dude, majority of chicks out here, they want the that Cali exotic, if you will. Cause bruh, I was looking at most dudes here. It's like you got like I want to say 3 types of dudes. You got the wannabe gangsters, and I say wannabe because like, bruh, if they went to Cali, these niggas are built like the stick man from Bug Story. Straight up scrawny as fuck, no muscle. All they got is guns. In Cali, they got muscle and guns.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
And and if not that, it's like you got like
Excuse me.
dudes that are like, oh.
Yeah, but the thing is, the danger is just the gun, and you know, it don't matter how skinny they are. They got a gun.
Yeah, but that's why over here they ain't got shit. Well, that's why, like, for me, I'm like, man, I may or may not have guns. More than likely I do, but that's why I'm just like, but man, even then, they don't even know how to use them like that. Like, I took this dude from church out to shoot, and he took one of his, like, I want to say hood homies, because I asked them both. I was like, have you ever shot this gun? Have you ever shot this gun? Because if they said no, I would have showed them the basics, you know, how to cycle the round, how to load the magazine, all that kind of stuff. And I have no problem. I don't look down on anybody who hasn't done that. But they were like, nah, I've done that. And then both of these motherfuckers go, how do you load the magazine? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, that's why that was like the first question I asked you. And then this motherfucker, this one of these
never trust anybody with a firearm.
Yeah, nah, that's what yeah, I know. That's why if they say it's their first time, they only get one shot and that's it.
Shit, I don't care if they said it's 1,000 times their goddamn sniper from Vietnam. I do not trust anybody with a firearm. You tell me it's unloaded, I check it. If you aren't showing me the firearm open, when you tell me that it's unloaded, I already know that you're a fucking amateur.
Nah, bro, these dudes were amateur city, brother. I was fucking nervous. I got that, like, they were showing me their shit, and I made sure that shit wasn't pointed next to me. Cause like this dude's like, oh, this is a nice handgun. Fingers on the trigger. I'm like, keep that shit pointed away from me, nigga. I'm about to hit you in the face with an elbow right now. Hold up. Yeah, now it was like a bunch of crazy shit. They were like, oh, yeah, nah, because this dude literally double-feeded my fucking AR, and he's like, it doesn't want to shoot. There's 2 bullets in the thingy. I was like, what the fuck? And I cleared it easy as fuck. It was nothing for me, but I'm just like, you've shot ARs, but you don't know how to clear a double feed, bro? Like, hold up.
Yeah, man, I've been shooting all my life. I've never made a mistake with a firearm. I have seen many mistakes made.
Bro, the funniest one for me was a friend that had like he owned guns, and then we went shooting, and he shot his 1911, and the magazine dropped out, and I was just
Oh man,
fucking fucking retard. You didn't seat the mag, bro. You didn't hit that shit. You didn't slap it in there. Come on, man.
right? Sometimes they can be sticky. Sometimes, you know,
Well, that's why you
sometimes
gotta
it
just
can
be
be.
aggressive with it,
Yeah,
though.
I've
That's
never
why,
had a
like.
mag drop when I was gonna
That's what I'm
shoot
saying,
ever,
dude. Same.
ever.
Ever. In my whole
No,
life of shooting
no,
handguns. Same. That's
no.
all. That's
Now
why
I've
the
held it
funniest
up and
shit.
been like, wait a minute, this isn't fucking in. Bam, bam, bam. Get in there, motherfucker. Especially on an AR. Sometimes those magazines, they're just, especially if they're new or if they're old, fucking, they can be finicky. Or if they're a 40 rounder instead of a 30, it can be fucking get in there, motherfucker. You got to really make sure, yeah, you got to manhandle that thing.
Nah, bro, we were shooting tens because I
You got
made
to
sure
treat it
I
like a
brought
piece of
tens.
metal.
I brought tens because I was like, there's three of us. If I bring 30s, we're gonna shoot like through most of the ammo like instantly.
Oh shit, man! I'm bringing 30 and throw fucking 3 rounds in it and fucking. I usually just do 3 round shots for grouping and
Oh
check my
nah, I gave these
group
dudes 10 rounds. And they were like, "How do you load the magazines?" I was like, "You push the bullets down, and you just make sure they're towards the rear.
now
Push them down, man." Bro's like, "You don't go to speed loader?" I'm like, "No, I got hands." I'm like, "What the fuck do I need a
uh,
speed loader for, dude?"
if you want to have like in my opinion some of the best times I have on a range when I'm just doing target shooting, lane shooting is 3 rounds, bow, 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 and then go up and check it and check your grouping, check your trigger squeeze, your breathing. If it's a rifle, you may even be able to see your heart rate, even if
Oh,
you got it in between beats, stuff like that. Um,
for me, the rifle, that's like my best. Like, I could shoot a target from like really far away with just irons. Cause I know a lot of people like to put scopes and like ACOGs and red dots on their shit. For me, the most important thing is if you can shoot with iron. Because what happens if your red dot fails, your scope fails, or it breaks, or whatever, your worst case scenario,
oh
When you're just
shit,
left with
yeah.
your iron sights, it's like, then what? Oh, well, I can't shoot with iron sights that far. Or I can only shoot this far. It's like, bro, you have to be good with iron. To me, like the passing class is like, you have to be good with your iron sights.
Shit, man, my bread and butter is sporting clay. I'm good with a bead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, brother.
I can
That's
point
like
and
my
shoot
whole
and
thing.
follow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just boom,
lead
boom,
a
boom.
target.
Yeah.
How to lead a target.
Yeah, these dudes didn't even know how to shoot a shotgun, bro. They were shooting that shit and they were almost flying back. And I was like, hold up. I thought you said you knew how to shoot a shotgun. I was like, look, you lean into it.
Lean
You push your
into it.
body into it.
Totally
You
different
put
than
that
an AR.
stock in your
Yeah.
shoulder. Yeah, I was like,
Ain't
you
no
put that stock in your
isosceles or
shoulder.
Weaver. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, what the fuck? That's why I asked him. I'm like, y'all are acting like some fucking amateurs out here. I'm like, we gotta have a safety course. Y'all are making me nervous.
Yeah, I started off with 22 long rifle as a kid and just shooting cans in this old car. And then really young, like single digits, I started shooting sporting clay and trap and skeet and some live pigeon shooting with,
Yeah, I started off
yeah.
with BB guns and airsoft guns.
I had a 22 before I had a, well, no, I had a BB gun, but I treated it like a toy. So they
Yeah.
took away my BB gun and gave me a 22. Yeah, I had it in my closet in first grade.
Wow.
Yeah,
School
for real.
shooter. No, I'm just fucking with you.
No, man, I was really responsible with it. Like I said, I never
Yeah,
made a
nah,
mistake.
same. Yeah, nah, because one of the first, I think I was like 4 or 5 years old when I got my first BB gun. And I was telling because to me that was just like normal. I didn't think much of it. So I told my sister, one of my sisters, I was like, oh, I want to get my nephews like a BB gun. And she was like, no. And I was like, a Nerf gun? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was just like, so no BB guns. She's like, no. I was like, what the fuck? kind of pussy shit is going on out here now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, yeah, I guess apparently it's not normal for a small child to have a BB gun or an air rifle. Because I had both.
Fuck, it was normal where I was at. All us kids had guns. There were kids out there shooting squirrels. Fuck, man, I'd go out in the woods, and there were kids out there, they were shooting squirrels, collecting tails. And,
Damn.
yeah, and as an adult, I think about, you know, shit like that, and it was like, wow, that was a lot more dangerous than I actually realized as a kid. Like, I'm just a kid riding my bicycle to go to this downhill trail that we had that was insane. I wouldn't be able to keep up with myself as a kid. Fuck no.
Damn.
Yeah, as an adult trying to keep up with me back then down that hill, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck
That's sketchy
that.
as fuck.
It's sketchy as fuck. But yeah, there'd be kids out there with rifles fucking shooting squirrels. No adults. I didn't even touch my rifle unless I had an adult present. I asked to clean it, and it was allowed to be in my closet because of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that. I was just more of a solo dolo. No parents, no rules kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't have many rules, but the rules I had were really strict and also inconsistent. Because my mom ran the house.
Sounds
And-
like Walmart. What?
Yeah, sounds like, whoa, man, what? Yeah, no, it was a mess. Total fucking mess, but certain aspects were great. But most of it was a mess. Absolute fucking disaster.
I'm about to start planting the seed in my chick. I'm like, you know what? I think you and this dude would make a good couple.
Yeah,
She
go
wants to
cuck
eat that
him.
pussy.
Go cuck him.
Yeah, but like, you see, he wants to fuck.
Yeah,
And she'll
go
be
cuck
like,
him.
and she hits me with it. No, he's just my friend. I'm like, okay.
I
Well,
want to just be your friend. Hit her with
tell
that.
him.
I
No,
want
I'ma
to
tell
just be
her.
your friend so I can fuck you and you can cuck him.
No, I'm gonna hit her with the hit him up. Tell him you want to get fucked as friends and see what he says. If you really think that's your friend. Because the problem I had with
Bro,
like,
they're already fucking, bro. They've been
no, I
fucking
wouldn't
before
doubt
you
it, but
met
that's
her.
but that's why. Because the problem I had with chicks is like when I was actually, because you know how like some people are like, oh, girls and guys can't be friends, bruh. One of the first problems I had when I was actually just trying to be nothing but friends to like some chicks, they were like, kind of boxers are you wearing? Send me some dick pics. And I'm like, yo, I'm your friend. I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this. They were the little goonettes, you know? Like, I was chilling for allegedly men being like the fucking pieces of shit, you know? It's like the ones that have been treating me like a piece of meat were like the women.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. And there were so many times that I didn't know my role in the beginning all of this, and women were coming up to me with these notions of who they thought I was and what they expected me to do for them, and then they found out really quick that that wasn't the case. I'm actually an intellectual, and I'm more interested in having a good conversation than a 5-minute nut. And especially on matters of human behavior and relations between man and woman, because we're in a metaphysical battle or war, if you will, right now in modern society and in this country specifically between each other, between the two sexes.
Facts.
Oh.
That's an actual fact.
Yeah. Hey, your fan's doing its thingy thing again.
Oh, shit. I want to say let's call this in 5-ish minutes so I can eat some dinner and head to bed.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, your fan's still doing its thing.
Give me a second. How's that?
Yeah, I think I think we're good. Yep.
Alright, yeah, I turned that shit off completely.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Where did I put that one? Is that the news screen? I think so. Now I got us
Yeah,
a whiteboard.
long story short, I'm gonna give me a Korea bitch. I wanted her to do a little dancey dance. Fuck the twerking shit. I want a little dancey dance.
Yeah. You know, I mean, all kinds of different cultures.
Bro,
All
I'm
kinds of
about to
different-
find me a Asian fine shit. I'm gonna be like, Musashi, let's tag team this bitch.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't got nothing against it.
Let's
Freaking
do it on the stream, brother. Oh.
shit. Do it on her OnlyFans.
On her OnlyFans, we
Right.
want like a 10% cut.
Exactly.
I always thought it was funny when the OnlyFans chicks would be like, "You gotta pay $100 for this video." I'm like, "All right, for sure." And then I find it for free, and I'm like, "Ha ha ha."
Yeah. Yeah. What? No. No, you never pay for anything. 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 Ever. Ever. Freaking ever. They have pictures. Never. Nothing. Nothing. Pay for nothing. Not a fucking thing. Yeah. Pay for fucking nothing. Why won't it let me do that? Oh well. I've got a thing where
Yeah, anyone just listening in, welcome to the Real Talk podcast.
it's been real. This is
We be
episode
talking about
1.
some episode 1. We be talking about real shit. We're gonna go through real life experiences. I'm gonna fuck some whores. My boy Musashi's chilling nowadays, but I'm still my fuck boy era. I'm gonna fuck some whores. I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. This is real shit.
Real life.
And if you got a problem with it, you're probably soft. To be real.
To be real,
And
for
that's
sure.
fine. That's fine. If you want to hate, just keep listening.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually you'll find some life wisdom in there.
Yeah.
But,
No,
that's
what'll
not
really
us.
happen is they'll find out that everything that we've been saying is 100% true, and it's
I mean,
not
you
a
can even
personal
test it
issue.
on your
It's
bitch.
universal.
Yeah.
It's universal.
All they gotta do is test it on their bitch, and if it works, we weren't tripping. That's all I'm saying. Shoot.
Yeah.
But you gotta do it with some riz too. You can't just be fucking weird about it.
Yeah, no, you can't be weird. And a thing, stop seeking women's attention by giving them attention. Just freaking let them come to you.
That's what I'm
That's
fucking saying.
that's it. Let them come to you and freaking, handle it that way. 'Cause that's where the real's at.
Fucking facts. Even me, I got this bitch hitting me up. Think I'm gonna respond? Fuck no. You know why? I got it like that.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been good. This has been Real Talk with Dr. Wetness and White Musashi.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. I'll play the outro here.
Yep.
Oh shit, I went too far. Oh shit.
everyone.
Oh
So here's the
shit.
video.
No. There it is.
Bro, I'm about to hop in FL Studio and make this outro.
Oh no, it's giving us a commercial. What am I doing? There we go. There we
After
go.
these messages. You gotta hit me with after these messages.
I know, after these messages that aren't even our messages. It's
Not
been
yet.
Real Talk. It's been real.
For real. Then eventually we gotta link the our tabs so the goonettes could get to us.
Oh geez, yeah, we'll set up all the links and all this stuff. Do some promotions, get some guests in here. Heck yeah.
I want some real goonettes. For real, for real. I want the chick with no front teeth, low key. Hit me with that granny grip. Oh.